Welcome back to AI Newbie Hub, where we learn, build, and create with AI from the ground up. Today we're going to be answering one big question. What is an AI model? You probably heard the phrases tossed around like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. Well, what is an actual, what does that actually mean? If you ever not along pretending to get it, don't worry. I've got you. Let's jump right into it.
Hey there, welcome to the hub where we learn and build with AI love. No code, no fear, we got your back. Just hit play, we're on the newbie track. Learn, build, create, let's dive in. It's AI fun, where do we begin?
All right. So, an AI model is a computer program, and it learns by studying lots of examples, pictures, text, data, any kind of data it can get in. And it learns to recognize patterns. So it's not actually intelligent as in it's self-thinking. It is just, it looks for patterns in what you ask it for. So, and depending on how much data it is, depends on how smart they are. So, for example, an AI model, it's a pattern recognizer plus training data. So, you know, show you an orange, and then somebody says, hey, what does an orange look like? It can take patterns, or it'll know what an orange is. So it can say, hey, well, orange is a round fruit, orange in color, and it's edible. They get that from the patterns. People eating oranges, peeling oranges, and oranges growing on trees. So it gets those patterns, and it's almost like a super smart recipe. It's trained by reading tons of examples, text, images, code. It learns, again, patterns, not exact answers, just patterns. So when you ask it something, it's not pulling facts from a file, it's guessing. That's the key word. It's guessing what comes next based on all the information it has before that. So how is the model trained? It's trained like raising a kid. It's just faster with way more data. Um, if you look at it, if you look at it, ChatGPT 4, it uses 176 trillion parameters. Parameters are examples, pictures, text, data, code, whatever. I mean, whatever it is, music, art. Those are all parameters, which are, in essence, examples. So you load up, it takes all the books in the world, it reads them, and then it looks for patterns. She was walking down the road. Okay, well, a road is something that can be walked down. It must be like land. That's a pattern. A car drives on the road also. Okay, well, the pattern is going to show that there are other things on the road. And it learns. So you're typing in question, what's the best way to bake a cake? It's going to look at all the recipes and say, well, from what I gather, you want to know a recipe. And so it's going to pull up a cake recipe. And that's just real simplistic. So you show up millions, billions of examples, and now we're up to trillions because ChatGPT, ChatGPT, okay, ChatGPT 3 only used 100 and I think 74 billion parameters, and ChatGPT 4 is now up to 176 trillion. So I mean, it is exponentially growing. And so you showed a bunch of examples. sentence structures, what images look like, or even when you're asking a question, it'll take that question and say, okay, this is how they ask a question. It doesn't understand the way we do. It just, it's still a computer at the end of the day. It's going to use zeros and ones, or, on and off, and math until it predicts what you want. And that's where the term parameters comes in. Parameters are just the tiny details. They're the little switches on the AI where you fine tune it. And so the more it gets, the better it can be trained. But fairly simple, But when you're asking what, the different types or the different types of models, each models can do many different things, but there are some that are specifically made for one thing. We'll go to, let's go over here to ChatGPT. This is just a regular model. This is a LLM, a large language model. It's not a regular model. There is no regular models. So this is made for as long. It's a large language model, and so this is good to respond to writing and such. It's like, can you rewrite the following sentence to make it sound professional? And then I want to learn AI so I can get a good job. It's just a crappy sentence, and it's going to take this. I am pursuing knowledge in artificial intelligence to enhance my skills and increase my opportunities for a rewarding career. Boom. It took, I want to learn AI so I can get a good job, to I am pursuing knowledge in artificial intelligence. And it makes it sound a lot better. And all it's doing is saying, it's asking me to rewrite this sentence. It wants it better. It has jobs. So it's looking at these keywords and it's breaking it down and saying, okay, well, from all the information I can gather, this is what he wants. And that's why you got to check it, because it's not always right. But, it's the data is not always right, but it can write pretty good. So you verify the data. Something like that I don't have to verify. If it sounds good and it don't sound like it's just written from a robot, you can use it. I mean, you can tell it to change it. Okay, rewrite that again to make it sound more entertaining. I'm diving into the world of AI to level up my skills and land a job that's as smart as the tech I'm learning. Boom. That's entertaining. So that's what a large language model can do. It can do many other things. Organize, as you can see my projects over here, it's organized all this all within the large language model. So after that, well, not after that, another type of another model would be images. We're at ImageFX, which is Google's images. Oh, right here. We're going to do this. Photorealistic woman wearing a cape out of water, or made out of water, flying above a skyscraper during a windy day. Okay? Now, we want photorealistic. We're going to try it with 35 millimeter film. And this is taking pictures, and it's going to try to compare all the pictures of a can of women. And it's going to say, okay, somebody asked for a cape. This is what a cape looks like. There's water. We know what a skyscraper is. And it's taking all this. Look at it. And that one's sort of crappy, but okay, well, I would prefer to see it a little taller, but there they are. It's not exactly right. I don't know what that one is, but that one sort of works. This one, we're missing all her body. So that is a image model, and then we're going to look at one more, and this is um, a voice model. Okay, this will take, you know, we've done this. I've done this over before. And it's a language model, so it'll take this and it will turn this into whatever I want. We're going to go with Brittany. Okay, we're going to generate speech. Speeches. Hi there, welcome to AI Newbie Hub, where we learn, build, and create with AI. Whether you're brand new or just curious, you're in the right place. Stick around. Let's explore cool tools together. Ready to dive in? Let's get started. So it shouldn't take long to make this. There it is.
Welcome to AI Newbie Hub, where we learn, build, and create with AI. Whether you're brand new or just curious, you're in the right place. Stick around and
I don't know if that played, so we're going to silence my microphone and we're going to play this so you don't pick up my mic.
Hey there, welcome to AI Newbie Hub, where we learn, build, and create with AI. Whether you're brand new or just curious, you're in the right place. Stick around and let's explore cool tools together. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Okay, that is a voice model, and they got many of those. You've got a lot more than just Leonardo, and you got to do is type, you know, voice generated or text to speech AI. You've got pictures to speech now. I can take my own. I cloned my own voice with this one. So if I go pick voices, right there is me. Um, the waves write poetry on the beach sands. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. I don't know how it's playing out, but we're going to find that out on this this one here. So those are three different models. Some do more than one thing. Others, uh, but they're trained the same way, which is lots of data, taught how to, uh, taught smart pattern finding, and they're always constantly tweaking it. That's why I said in a previous video, I would never pay a year subscription for AI right now, especially the large language models, because it's changing so quick. You could pay for a year today and find out that say I paid a year for ChatGPT. In 2 weeks, it is so far behind Gemini and Grok that it takes them 4 months to catch up. Now, those 4 months, I am using an inferior product, and I'm not saying that ChatGPT is going that way. That's why with AI, I would not pay more than month to month for anything if I was going to pay for it. So why does this matter? Why should you care? To me, understanding how things work is key. Going around thinking that this AI is so smart and oh, it's thinking and oh, it thinks too quick. It don't think, it reasons, and it reasons through data that it gets. So uh, that you gotta think of differently. So understanding how it works, you can get, it not only helps you, but it helps you when you're doing prompts and things. Because if you know how to write a prompt, if you know how to write a prompt properly, it helps. And if you know what the models do or how they work, writing the prompts get easier because you're not trying to talk to it like a person necessarily, even though you can. But there are things you can do to enhance your prompts, and we're going to get into that as we go with this channel, because I'm studying up on prompt engineering, which I think is a very big thing. And so again, when you realize it isn't thinking, it's just guessing what comes next, it gives you can make better prompts, and then you get better answers. So AI will give you an answer and it'll sound like, oh, this has got to be legit. Do double check it because it does have limitations. It has limits to what it learns, and if people are clouding that information up, it's not going to make it any better. It's just going to make it worse. But for the most part, just remember this: it's not coming up with answers; it's predicting what you want next. Just like when you do predictive text, where you're typing and it guesses what the next word is. That's all it's doing. That was AI. Same thing. It's just guessing. So now that you know the basics, and I mean the very basics of what an AI model is, and what is actually the brain behind the tools, I think it'll help us all progress. I mean, if we know what it is, and I'll get back on screen. If we know what it is, then let me rephrase that. If we know how AI works and how it learns, we will be in a better place to get the results we want. I mean that's what it is in the end of the day. I wanted to use it as a tool. If I don't know how to use a hammer properly, and every time I swing the hammer I smash my thumb, and then a skilled carpenter comes over and says, "Hey, why don't you hold the nail like this and hit the hammer like this? When you strike it like this, you don't hit your thumb every damn time." And you're like, "Oh, well, that makes sense. Now I know how to use the tool." And when you do that, then you start driving the nails, and then you're sore at the end of the day because you've driven nails all day. But that's a whole different story. But it's the same thing. If you know how to use the tools, then it, it improves your results, I'm going to say. So that's all I got on this. I just wanted a short little video on, my understanding of ChatGPT or of LLMs, of AI models, and just a little bit of what I understand and what I've learned. And as we progress, we will learn more together. That's what we're here for. So if you found anything in here helpful, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to hear, what new AI you'd like to hear. I'm game for it. We do 3 videos a week. We also do, we release one short every day, and then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we're going to be releasing videos. I will be doing some live here in the near future. It'll probably be a Saturday or Sunday type live, or when just whatever. We're going to add some live time to this too. But right now, just look at the schedule. Is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for long form videos. Monday through Friday for shorts. And again, hit that like button, that subscribe button, leave a comment, and until next time, take it easy, and we will see you then. Bye.